Alright, good morning everyone. So this is the curriculum briefing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a rundown on what you have to do for these 7 weeks. What I'm going to tell you is the guide for academic and SSC and also extracurricular activities in NW. Okay, so you can find the guidebook on the OL. Okay, what is in there. So all of those all of the details about how to do and what are the points awarded will all be in the guidebook. Right, here are the details on co-curricular subject. So you are now in undergrad, so you take co-curriculum twice. You have MPU3411 and 3421. Okay, 3411, 3421 is co-curriculum 1 and 2. So both of them have 1 credit hour. So how are you scored or graded in this subject? So the key is the I-point system. So your aim for this semester is to collect all the I-points and complete the subject. So how do you collect the I-points? You have to participate or organize or both. Right, so participate in any sport, club, society, project, events, activity, competition, webinar or seminar endorsed by the SSC within the period of the semester. If you are in short semester, it is 7 weeks. If it is long semester, it is 14 weeks. Or you can contribute as an organizer by holding a specific position for any events, project, activity in any combination endorsed by the university SSC within the semester. And what you have to do is to prepare and file a report which consists of evidence of activities and documentation submitted by the end of the final semester to the respective lecturers, which is me. So the I-point system maximum will be 40 points, okay, and 1 point will be 2.5 marks for your whole semester's grade mark. So 40 times 2.5, you get 100 marks. Any points that is more than 40 will not be transferred to the next semester. So whatever you have collected this semester ends in this semester. Okay, so I will give you the assessment and grading. Okay, I will give you points based on the participation in talks, in seminars, in workshops. So either you're organizing, you are either like the committee, maybe you are a contestant, okay, or maybe you are a participant in those workshops. Next will be involvement in your clubs, associations and sports activities. So in this case, I think esports also counts. Volunteer work and charitable activities with the local community. So to give you marks, you need to present evidence. So if you're organizing an event, you need 3 forms: reflective essay, co-curricular evidence form, and proposal. And do not forget the application form of the activity that you want to organize. But if you're just participating in an event, as I think most of you will do, you have to just produce a reflective essay and a co-curricular evidence form based on the activities that you have participated in the subject. So the SSC will key in all the activities conducted and participated by INW students in the Pluto system. It can be internal and external activities, club, society. Respective module lecturer is given access to check student participation in activity clubs and other events in the Pluto system. So here is the process flow for organizing events. Okay, so if you want to organize, first of all, I will be the advisor. Okay, you must give me the complete proposal and submit it to SSC for approval. Once it is approved, then you can run the event. Okay, so after the event has been run, you must fill up the co-curricular evidence form with the information and also the necessary evidence, pictures, okay, any certificates or whatever. And you must also prepare a reflection essay for all activities then and also the event that you have organized. So you have to submit both of these to me, and then I will grade you. So the report must have the evidence form and also reflective essay, proposal, activity, application, all of those after being endorsed. If you are just a participator, what you need to do is you join a sport, club, society, project, event, activity or competition, and you start filling up the co-curricular evidence form. Okay, make sure that you put all of the details about the event, where it is, who is the organizer, maybe pictures of the event, and also prepare a reflection essay for all of the activities that you have participated. So the reflection essay will be this essay about what you have learned from the activity that you have just participated. After all that, you have to submit it to me, and then in that report you have the co-curricular evidence form and any evidences with the essay. So just two things compared to organizing. There's a lot more. So here is the timeline for proposals, submission, and approval. For undergraduate, we will be like for week 1 to week 5, you can make your own proposal. Week 6, submit it to SSC for approval, and week 7, you can organize the activity as planned. So here is the rubric of marking. Alright, so for participation, if you are a participant in a club or faculty, just 5 marks. University, 8 marks. State or intervarsity is 10. National is 15, and international, the highest, is 20. If you are in a competition, okay, the marks is even more valuable. If you are a semi-finalist for club, is 10. If you're a runner-up, 15. If you're a champion, 20. If the competition is in university level, maybe you have INW football competition or athletic competition or something, right? So we have semi-finalist is 15, runner-up is 20, and champion is 25. For state, it is 25 for semi-finalist, 30 for first runner-up, and champion is 40. So just by being a champion in intervarsity, by beating the other universities, you already would have full marks. For national, you have 30, 45, and 50. International, you have 40, 50, and 60. So as a champion, you get 60 marks. So it is over the 100% mark. So for the posts held in any association, if you're a student council, if you're president, you have 35, vice president 22, secretary 15, assistant is 15, all the way down until committee. Committee is 12. If you're a member of student council, you don't get anything because as a student, you are already a member of student council. If you're in a club, if you're president, you get 20, vice president is 17, secretary all the way to cabinet member, you get 12, committee gets 6, and member gets 5. So make sure that the club that you are in is an active club. If you are an organizer, you are organizing any event or webinars, your marks will be given based on your position and also the scale of the event. If you're a club faculty level event, director will get 10, followed by vice director 9, secretary is 8, all the way down to subcommittee. University starts with 12 as director, 11 for vice, and 10 for secretary to subcommittee. State starts a little bit higher, 15, and vice director gets 14. National, if you're really good, okay, you can actually make a national event where people from all Malaysia can join. Okay, you can get 20 as a director, and 19 for vice, and 18 for secretary all the way to subcommittee. For international, okay, for this one, because we are now living in a borderless world, okay, director gets 25, vice director gets 24, secretary gets 23, all the way down to the subcommittee. SSC will be giving you the approval for participating in event competition out of INW. This is just for record purposes. Okay, so for submission, again, to send your again, to get marks, you need to give something which is the evidence of your participation. So first of all, you have this reflective essay. Don't worry about it because I will give you the format. So in the reflective essay, you need to have these following areas of discussion. A will be value of usefulness of obtained skills. So what kind of skill that you get from the event, and also the relation of the acquired abilities to the overall degree, study, and employability skills. So for this reflective essay, you need to include introduction, description of the event, contribution in the event, key skills that you have learned, and overall summary. How is it related to your future of your career? And also identify room for improvements for the future with identified skills, knowledge, and abilities. Right. So here is the Co-Curricular Evidence form. Okay, what you need to do is you put your full name there, your student ID, activity date, level, and also either your foundation or undergraduate. So yes, you are undergraduate, so you mark that one. And then put the name of the sport, club, society, project, event, or the competition. Number 2 will be describe the sport, club, society, or event. Okay, you just put the description there. And then number 3, explain your contribution or participation in the above. So are you an organizer committee? Are you a committee member? Or are you an attendee or participant? Level of participation. So are you in the club level, university level, national level? Okay, mark wherever that is relevant. And after this, you have to attach any evidence to verify the validity of your contributions or participations. Any pictures, any videos, any certificates. Okay, put it there so that it can be proof of your attendance. If you are in a webinar, you can screen cap, or maybe you can put a selfie of yourself in front of the screen showing that webinar. During the webinar, the host will ask you to open your camera and then they will take the pictures. At that point, you can screenshot that moment as evidence. Okay, so guidelines for procedures for co-curriculum and extra activities. So here is the process flow for faculty and center level. If the proposal is approved by faculty or center, you have to send it to SSC, and after SSC has reviewed, it will be approved by the head of SSC, and they will notify faculty or center in the proposal, and SSC will upload the activity in the Pluto system. Student services center level. Okay, so this one is something that's related to them, so they will present it to finance, and the finance will approve the budget, right? But if it doesn't require any budget, so it would not have any chat with the finance. Timeline proposal submission and approval. So proposal approved by faculty, day 1 sent to SSC, day 1 to 3 proposal review, and day 4 to 7 head of SSC will approve. Here is for just the SSC. Day 1 student submit proposal to SSC, day 1 to 3 proposal review, and day 4 to 14 head of SSC approval. For this is the response time frame. For center faculty, it might take 7 days. For the activity center, would take maximum 14 working days. Right, so here is the budget allocation. For 1 ringgit to 300 ringgit, you must send a proposal submission 3 weeks before the event. Faculty or center's activities or event will use their own budget. So time frame for budget release after approval from head of student service center or from faculty. So under 300 ringgit from faculty. Okay. If it is 301 ringgit and above, you must suggest it 2 or 3 months before the event. Again, faculty or center activities event will be using their own budget. And for budget to release, it is after approval from head of student service center SSC or after approval from faculty center, subject to finance approval. The list activities will be released by SSC, and other activities planned under faculty and center shall need to inform to the SSC center for compiling and promotional purposes. Okay. So communication team will also be notified about this, and it will be shown in the INW Instagram and other social media so that you can join in or you can participate. So next will be the activity or event application form. So here is the form if you want to make your own activity. So your activity name, category, faculty club, and then you put the full description of the activity event in there and your applicant details, proposal, here it is, name of the event, objective of the event, event background, details, budget, number of attendees, itinerary, meaning that what is the events within the event from start to finish, Organiser committee, VVIP or VIP list, signature of club president, head, or any other relevant information. And then this is what you need to send, the post-event review report. So if you are organizer and you have finished your own event, this is kind of like a post-mortem report. So this is the post-event review report. Okay, so here is the process flow. When submit proposal, it is for frame for budget allocation. Okay, and then timeline for proposal submission is for approval. And then lastly, it is the time frame for budget allocation. So that's all. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can email me. I hope you'll be active this semester, and I hope by being active, you can also give more life to RNW's online presence. Thank you.